everyone. So I was originally doing a video on a bridal look that I was doing for actually a bride of mine, but then I kind of got bored and I was just playing around and I'm like, I'm gonna do a night out look. So doing a night out look, this is the second time I'm using this foundation that's in the video. It's the Makeup Forever Stay Matte. I'll have to look at it, but I'll put it in the video too. So it's the first time I'm using a ton of products, and there's a lot of products from my Ulta haul video that I am obsessed with. Like, I just love them. Like, I can't say enough about them. So hopefully you learned something from this, and hopefully you can see how some of the products go on and what they look like from the Ulta haul that I did. So hope you enjoy. So I'm going in with, I know you just saw the Mineral Glow cleanser that I was using, which I'm obsessed with, and I don't know why that clip went ahead, but oh well. But I'm going in with the Angel Veil Primer and also the NYX Illuminator. So it's a really, really, really great illuminator, and I'm going to mix it just to give me that healthy glow all over and prime my skin and just make it look really, really nice and natural and glowing from the inside. Now I'm going in with the Makeup Forever. Okay, I am obsessed with this. I used this once, so I can't really say I'm obsessed, but it's the Makeup Forever Professional Matte Velvet Foundation, and it's oil-free. It's definitely for more oily combination skin types, and it is full coverage, and that's why I like it, I think, is because I can just put it all over and be done. But basically I'm going in with my IT Cosmetics flat top foundation brush, and I'm just gonna dot that foundation everywhere and go ahead and just don't put it under the eyes. I know I was talking to this guy Cody at Sephora, and he said don't put it under your eyes because it is kind of drying. It is for more oily skin, and so he said just try to stay away from the eye area. And then put your concealer on after, which is kind of crazy, you know, to do that because it's kind of out of order, but it actually worked out really well for me. So I'm just taking in and patting and buffing and buffing and patting like I always do. And honestly, you can see it's already just like evening everything out. It's a really great color for me. I honestly just picked up one and I'm like tried it. Normally I don't always do this, but I just tried it on my wrist and I'm like, you know what, I think we're going to go with this, which you're not always supposed to do, so don't go by everything I say. But I had so much bronzer on when I was picking it up that the lady was like, oh, you're probably this color, and I'm like, no, I just like bathed in bronzer, like you have no idea. But yeah, stay away from those under eyes, don't put it under there. So I'm just gonna keep going and blending and blending. You know how that goes. I don't have to tell you too many times that that's what I do. I just blend and blend and blend. But yeah, I just kind of sat there and talked to Cody at Sephora and asked him all these questions, and oh, you can just see, oh my gosh, you can see how it already just really, really blended everything out really well. I love this. This is great for a night out if you just want like a full coverage. And I am doing a matte finish with this. I'm going in with my favorite Naked Concealer by Urban Decay. I love this stuff. I've been ranting and raving about it now for a while. So I'm just going to go in and cover some blemishes. Oh, get that hair out of my face. Yeah, let's just talk about that hair for a second. Oh my goodness, sorry. I just got out of the shower and I just threw it up in a bun with this like headband. Maybe I'll make a new trend, or maybe I won't because it actually doesn't look that great. But I'm going to do some tiger stripes and get all my highlighted areas, get under the eyes really well because I have not been sleeping well lately. As I've said in other videos, my schedule is insane. Oh, okay, I gotta talk about this product. This is the Maybelline, it's the under eye, I'm trying to find it right now actually. I'll link it below. It's seriously one of the most amazing products. I just put it all over my under eyes. It has helped so much. The Instant Age Rewind Maybelline under eye treatment. So it just erases dark circles. I've been obsessed with it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender, dampened. It's cleaned. Make sure you cleanse it. Make sure you clean it really well and just go in and pat that all in. Really get it blended super well. You want to make sure that you catch any of that excess product with the water that's in the Beauty Blender or with the dampness of the Beauty Blender. So I'm just blending. Like always, blend, blend, blend. It's my favorite thing to do. I think I spend most of my time just sitting here blending. But yeah, like I was saying, I was just talking to the Cody guy at Sephora, and I'm like, just tell me, like, what do you think about this product, and like all this stuff. And he was telling me about this foundation, and he said I use the Naked Concealer with it, and I'm like, oh, that's what I do too. So that's what I'm doing, and it is working out pretty nicely, as you can see. I'm just kind of patting that all in. I really, really, really like the coverage and how blendable this foundation is. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. Under Eye Setter. This is a staple right now. Apparently, I don't know which way the camera works. But this is my under eye staple right now, just to set my concealer and foundation and everything under there so that there isn't any creasing. I really, really, really like this stuff a lot. I've talked about it in other videos, and I thoroughly enjoy this product. It's really great. Just tap, tap, tap. I mean, all these brushes are brushes that I've used in other videos. There's only going to be one new brush that I'm going to freak out about in a minute, I'm sure. But, yeah, there's one new brush that I am using in this video. All the rest are ones I've used in the other videos, but I can link below as well which brushes these are. But that's just the e.l.f. concealer brush. Now I'm going to go in with, oh my goodness, this is the Your Skin But Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder from IT Cosmetics. It has SPF 50+, broad spectrum, sheer to full coverage, optical blurring, finishing veil. So I'm just taking that and kind of buffing it, and patting, and a little bit of buffing with a flat top powder brush. But this stuff is amazing. I cannot say enough about this powder. It looks like airbrush. I've made a few people just touch my face. I'm like, here, just feel across it. Isn't this amazing? It just feels so great. And I even had my father-in-law, my future father-in-law, comment me on how great my skin looked the other night at dinner. And I was like, oh, thank you. I'm using this new stuff, actually. And I mean, he doesn't normally say things like that. He's not really into makeup, I would say. But yeah, so he was like, wow, it just looks really natural compared to other stuff you've done. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not, but thank you. So yeah, I mean, I'm just buffing it in, and honestly, I use the tiniest bit. So now, I'm going to go in with my NYX. You can see that I'm in love with this Sun-Kissed Radiant Finishing Powder product. I just go in with a big kabuki brush from e.l.f. I literally you've heard me say the 3 thing. I put it all over, do it in a 3, just kind of buff it into the skin. This is a great radiant finishing powder. I'm obsessed with it. It just is just so pretty underneath. And if you're it's a hot day and you really need your makeup to last, or if you're out at night and it's really, really hot and you really need your makeup to last, and sometimes your makeup can come off a little, it's nice to have that that glow underneath, so it looks like almost your skin is just glowing underneath. And that's what I did with the primer as well, to have that glow from within, like we always all want. I love that product, honestly. I mean, I know you can tell from me holding it up. And now, going in with my NYX. There's so much NYX stuff right now, geez. But I'm going in with my NYX contour palette. And I'm just going to, okay, here we go. This brush, oh my goodness. It's part of the IT Cosmetics brushes, but it's part of the Velour line. Velour. I need to look at the packaging again, but I'll link it below. But it feels like heaven. You don't even know. It is beautiful. It is perfect for contouring. It gets right into that cheekbone. It is amazing. I am completely obsessed with it. I had it in my Ulta haul, and I am utterly obsessed with this product. Utterly. That's funny. We live in Wisconsin. I live in Wisconsin. But I am obsessed with this brush. Oh my gosh. If you go and feel it at Ulta, you're just going to be like, oh, why did I feel this? I need to buy this now. But yeah, that was the one product that I'm like, Regan, what do I need? What do I need from here? And he's like, that brush is good. So I got it, and now I'm obsessed, and I'm in love, and I can't not use it ever. But yeah, just kind of going in a 3 with that as well, but really focusing on getting those cheekbones on point. I really like to define my cheekbones a lot. So now I'm going in with my NYX palette. I love how I only show part of it. But I'm just taking the banana powder with that e.l.f. concealer brush and just kind of, it's called baking, I guess, or whatever, but just kind of carving out that bronzer that I put there, carving out that contour that I put on there. Just carving everything and going through and making sure everything is just really smooth. There's no harsh lines or anything. Well, there should be a harsh line for your cheekbone, but now I love this baked blush. I'm obsessed with this baked blush. It is in the color Ignite Passion. It's a baked blush from NYX. I really, really like it. I kind of packed it on a little bit, so I took a little bit of my excess powder left over on my other brush, and I went in afterwards and just kind of like settled it down a little bit because I went a little cray-cray with it, but that's okay. Or yeah, I went in with my kabuki brush, so I just kind of blended it, and that helps a lot if you need to do that ever. Just blend, blend, blend. Looking good, looking alive. Just carving that out more. You always want to just carve that out and make sure it looks really clean and that there's no fallout, because that can really droop your cheekbones and you don't want them to look droopy. I sure don't like them to. You can see my vent cover back there, or my like non-vent cover, lack of vent cover in that room. I need to repaint it and get a new vent cover in there. Not that anyone probably noticed. Just going through, touching up the blush. Okay, so now I'm taking that excess bronzer on the side of that, the lower brush or whichever it's called, and just kind of contouring my nose a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX palette and use the bronzer in there, the lightest color bronzer, and do some contouring on my nose. It's like one of my favorite things to contour are my cheekbones and my nose. I love contouring. I love contouring those two. I take that little angled Eco Tools brush, love Eco Tools brushes, and I just carve out. I have more of a bulbous shaped nose, so I try to kind of focus on just like contouring the bottom of it and not so much the top, like up to my eyebrows, but concentrate the color more towards the bottom. But it just really depends on your nose shape. Like, I contour differently than I would contour someone else's nose shape, so I mean, I wouldn't pay too close attention to how I'm contouring, just because not everyone's going to have the same contour. And then I just go in and blend that with any excess powder left over on that to make sure it looks even and natural as I can look, I guess. Sounds crazy saying that natural with full face makeup. Now I'm going to go in and buff more, apparently. I'm just going to blend and blend and buff and buff. Guess that's what I do. Alright. Oh my gosh, you guys. Becca Cosmetics. Okay, here we go. Jaclyn Hill Highlight Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Powder. Becca Highlight teamed up with Jaclyn Hill, and I'm obsessed with this highlighter. I'm going to put it all over my face, and I will land a flippin' airplane today if I need to, because I am obsessed with this highlighter. It honestly looks like you are glowing from within. You do not need to put this much on. Nobody ever needs to put this much on, but I will land an airplane today. I will make sure I do, because this highlighter is going to be on point. And it is on point. I'm obsessed with it. Oh my gosh, I'm totally in love with this. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to go through and I may have done a little too much. I'm just going to take that excess powder and put it over your eyes and everywhere. You really only need to put it on top of your cheekbones, but I just really went a little cray-cray with it. Next, I'm going to fill my brows. You've seen this before. I'm just going to fill them in because honestly, everybody's brows are different, so I'm just trying to kind of skip that whole thing. I just fill it out in with the same colors. I use the Naked Basics palette and just use the taupey color and the darker brown color, and then just kind of fill them in and brush them out when I need to. So now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to spray my face with the NYX Matte Finishing Powder. This stuff is really great, actually. I use it, and, oh, yeah, going with my MAC powder, Max Fix Plus. I just do that for fun, to be honest. Like, nobody needs to do that much. But, the NYX Matte Finishing Powder has been really great. Like, I've been honestly loving it so much, and I got that in my Ulta haul as well, and I've been really, really obsessed with it. Just trying to make sure. I don't know why I care what that bun looks like at this point, because it's going to look like that. Alright, so now you can see how all that highlight looks and how everything's sitting on the face. Let me get close here, because now we're going to go on to eyes. So, I got this product at Sephora. It's the Bare Minerals. It's their, like, highlight kits or highlight, and I don't know. They have a kit right now at Sephora where it's the Bare Minerals kits, and they're really, really, really nice. They have, like, blush in it and all 3 eye shades that you need. And it's just really, really, really nice kit. And it's from Bare Minerals. So I'll link that below as well. But I'm just going to use 2 of the colors in there. Well, I'm going to use the lightest white all over and just spray the MAC Fix Plus on that and put that all over my lid. Oh no, this is the cognac. So I'm going to put the cognac all over and just kind of blend that in all the way up to that crease bone. Just blend, blend, blend. Blend as much as I possibly can. I'm going to do this kind of fast. Well, obviously it's pretty fast, but I'm just going to blend as much as I possibly can for this. I'm trying to find that, like, right now as that's going on. Oh, I found it. Then I'm going to go in with a darker color for the crease. This is called the Bronzed and Luminous Bare Minerals Kit. It comes with, like, 2 different kits in there. They're going to be really nice for travel. So now I'm just going to, spray that brush with MAC Fix Plus and go in with that darker color, which I believe, I'll have to look on here which one that is. But I'm just putting that in my crease and blending. That MAC Fix Plus just really helps to let it stay better and not have so much fallout, because I did not do my eyes first. But that color is a Prapos. So that's a really, really, really pretty color for your crease. So this is kind of my night out. And then I'm just going to blend I believe it's cognac. Let me look for you. But I will link it below as well. It is, it's Kismet. So I did Kismet all over the lid. And then lastly, I'm taking the Opulence and just using that as a highlighter for under my brow bone. No, I'm not. I'm using Kismet. What am I thinking right now? I'm kind of trying to follow this video as I go. But I'm just taking the Kismet and just blending. Blend, blend. Just so we can blend that crease color into the shadow color. You just want to make sure there's no harsh lines and everything just blends really well. So now I'm taking the Kismet, the Opulence, and that's the really light shade, and using that as my under eye or under brow highlight. I'm just kind of blending that really well into there. I really like this kit. I'm going to show pictures of all this stuff, and I'm going to do like a show and tell of all these things, because these are really cool kits. Like, you can just take them on the go. It came with lip gloss too, which is really nice. So now I'm going to go in with the 24/7 waterproof Smashbox pencil into my waterline, which looks really creepy, but I'm going to do this really fast. I'm just taking it in the waterline just to the middle of my eye. I'm not bringing it all the way into the center corner, but from the outer corner in. This is a really nice pencil. I mean, it's waterproof. It glides on really nicely. And then just do a little wing. Just a little one. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Of course I do. I'm the one who picked it out. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the NYX. It's this, like, copper color. It's really beautiful. It's just a really, really beautiful color, and I'm just going to take it and draw it all over my lid. It's going to really make my eyes pop. I'm actually looking for it right now so I can tell you what color it is, because it's somewhere down here. Okay, here it is. It's the, I'm just drawing it literally all over my lid, but it's the golden bronze, and it's waterproof, and it's just an eyeliner, but I use it as an eyeshadow and just color in that whole area on my lid and try to stay away from like completely the outer corners, but you can see it kind of like, it really is gonna pop once I get that mascara on and finish up with liner. Ready to take my hair down. Just kidding. So yeah, now I'm gonna go in and curl my lashes so you can see how that looks now. It's just very like blended and almost like steps going up. But yeah, I'm gonna go in and curl my lashes, just kind of walk it out like I said. Start from the base, just walk it out. Walk it out. I should have just like speeded this up. I don't know why. Well, I kind of did, but. So next I'm going to go in with, okay, I did this in my Ulta haul as well. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. It is amazing. I will recommend this to anyone. Anyone. I love it. I even got compliments from my future father-in-law too on this mascara. He's like, wow, your lashes just look so long and big. I never realized like how long and like thick they were, and I'm like, oh, it's all about that mascara. Like, not even kidding. But this really just really completes the look. Like, it's just so beautiful. I really like this mascara. I mean, I put it on, you saw it on one eye. I just put it on both. Now I'm taking that Mally lipstick that I showed in my Ulta haul. I actually really like it now. At first I was like, this feels weird. It feels gross. Like, I do not like it. But now I really like it. And it's in the color Pedal to the Metal. But yeah. So now you can see my night out look. You should be good to go now. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you have not. I appreciate it. And there it is, the night out, just really subtle, smoky, copper eye. Thanks for watching, everyone.